for the priest. Philip asked for the priest.
The phone rang while I was cooking, and I answered it, and it was Charlie. And he said, he's gone. That's the last thing I remember. I hit the deck and woke up in a cab on the way to the hospital. Something around my head.
I just got a phone call. Sorry. Probably cried for about 2 days. I did, I was devastated.
We were all hurt, you know, all very hurt, you know. We got a little, as the guy says, we lost the plot for a while, you know, and you'd be kind of, you wouldn't know whether you were feeling sorry for Phil or feeling sorry for yourself.
I was in deep shock, really, for quite some time. I felt like a big part of my life had gone.
Of all rock and roll casualties, Phil's death was one of the least romanticised and became a tabloid-fueled witch hunt.
He did get a raw deal at that particular time. I was pleading with journalists in this town, please do me a favour, you know, write an opening paragraph without mentioning illegitimate and drug abuse.
He didn't die from an overdose, he died from pneumonia, and that's something that should be said, because I hate all these articles, oh yeah, Phil Lynott, drug addict, died. That's crap.
I think I'm gonna fall to pieces if I don't find something else to do.
To those who knew him, Philip Lynott will always be remembered for his warmth, wit and legendary charm. And 20 years after his death, it's his music rather than the myth which perpetuates.
He was just a beautiful guy. And, you know, the legacy is the music, right? Because we wouldn't all be here today. Now, if the music was a pile of shit, we wouldn't be listening to it.
If you have a dream or a vision to achieve something in your life, that it's possible to do it. I think that's the legacy that Philip and Thin Lizzy have for me, is that you can do what you want to do. It's possible.
You know that they say time has a way of healing. It can dry all the tears from your eyes.
He's left us with a legacy of great music, it's left me with a brilliant memory of a great bloke. And you know, when you think that you'll never hear any new Phil Lynott songs, it's really depressing, really.
Greatness, respect, and the fact that his music will never die. And that's, I think in a way I see the comparisons, because I hope at the end of the day people will forget his bad side if it was bad. You know, I'm talking about the drugs. And people forget my bad side because I did, in my own business, something I think better than most people. And I think he did the same. So I would hope we both left the same legacy. And he certainly has with me.
He was extraordinary. There's nobody like him since.
I wish he was here.
Yeah, he had really long legacies, longer than mine.
Above all else, Phil Lynott was a Dubliner through and through. To celebrate his life, a statue was erected in the heart of that city in 2005. Ironically, on the exact spot where Bruce Shields sacked him all those years before.
You'd love it. You'd be selling tickets, I think.
I don't know whether he'd be selling tickets, but I'm sure he'd love it really deep down.
How would somebody feel if somebody erected a statue? They're not going to erect a statue of rubble in Glasgow, let me tell you. I don't think he would have wanted it. But then, he ain't here. He's gone. It's there for other people to enjoy. I personally think it's a good thing.
He'd be very touched and very pleased, and I think it's fitting that someone that's given such a lot to the Irish music scene deserves something like that. I've seen statues for a lot bloody less.
I think he'd be up there smiling, yeah.
I think he'd probably be having a wry smile to himself. And probably saying to himself, Robbo, your hair's crap. Which I know he would. He should get that hair done. Get my mother and she'll wash it for you.
God bless, safe home. And all the best for the future.